postman feels something suspicious in the flat and tries to look inside through the keyhole in fast. I want somebody juke out in eye. Hi, my name is Tori. Welcome back to Commentary, where I talk even when no one is listening. Before we begin this video, I'd like to implore you to like, share, subscribe, and comment. Repeat, like, share, subscribe, and comment. So basically today what we're going to do is we're going to become detectives, you see, because today we're going to be doing some sort of murder mystery thingy. I found a quiz online that actually does this. As I'm going through this, go with it with your own responses. You can comment them down below or say something as it relates to this. This now, I'm not too sure about the question. Or am I a good mystery solver? I don't know. I'm going to ask a series of riddles. Answer the best way you can. Okay, no playing. Your peppiness is very annoying. Why do you still like something be that silly? First question. An old man lives alone in a flat. Because of his old age, he is unable to move comfortably and hence he has most of the things delivered to his house. On Friday, while delivering the mail, the postman feels something suspicious in the flat and tries to look inside through the keyhole in fast. I want somebody juke out in eye. He sees the bloody body of the old man. Oh, come on. Mass Charles never do nobody nothing. Sid arrived at the scene. On the outside of the flat, he found 2 bottles of warm milk, the Tuesday Gleaner, some unopened mail, and some gifts. Sid wastes no time to find the murderer. My consensus is that him see the man through the keyhole. Sid come to investigate and to say him dead. But Tuesday newspaper and some unopened mail. So the mailman left the mail. Well, and who is the murderer? Alright. The milkman, the postman, I got nothing. The delivery boy. I feel say a milkman without any proof. This awful. I can't imagine me in a court and me sentence somebody to life and he's like one of them deep, but just because me feel like no, without proof, me go convict them man. It was a stormy dark night and a couple were in a car racing madly through a foreign city. The car broke down and the husband had to go and get help from someone who spoke his language. He was afraid to leave his wife alone in the car, so he pulled up the windows and locked the door before leaving. When he came back, the car was in the same state as he had left it, but his wife was dead. There was blood on the floor and there was a stranger in the car. What happened? That one that draped me. Alright. It was a convertible, so a murderer came by, got in the car and killed the wife. The wife gave birth. It was suicide. Blood on the floor could probably maybe allude to the fact that the wife probably gave birth. Suicide with the blood on the floor could also allude to that too. A murderer got in the car and killed his wife. No, so the birth no sound right because this not even say nothing about that baby. I'm gonna say nothing really. Nothing speaks towards a child. A homicide team enters a crime scene where a dead body of a fat old man lays there on the floor with blood oozing out of his head. The victim is holding a gun and a tape recorder lies by his side. One of the victims picks up the recorder and plays it. I am tired of this life and hence I have decided to relieve myself from worldly pains. A gunshot follows the message. The team starts investigating a murder. Why? Alright. Now we stop joke. I actually figure this thing out. Him get a shot to the head. The victim is holding a gun and a tape recorder lies by his side. One of the detectives picks up the recorder and hear the message. A gunshot follows the message. The team starts investigating a murder investigation. So somebody shot him. It have to do with the tape recorder and it have to do with the gun. I don't know. Out of all of the serious questions, what you know? World's most debatable question. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Bruh. What came first, the chicken or the egg? There would be a chicken without the egg, so maybe have to say the egg come first. Right? Right? Me not know. What came first, the chicken or the egg? You have to have a chicken in order to have the egg. And in order to have the egg, you have to have the chicken. Me I go, no. But then, the chicken would have to have the egg first. So the chicken that come first. But then again, when the egg come first, you have the chicken. Boy, me don't know. Me don't know. We all me I think right now, right? The chicken come from the egg, so the egg have to come before the chicken. You know, so I know. Let's continue. In a hotel, a man was sleeping when he heard a knock on the door. He shifted the blanket and stepped down from the bed. He walked to the door and opened it to find a stranger standing outside. Upon opening the door, that stranger said, "Pardon me, I must have made a mistake. I thought this was my room." The stranger walked the corridor and climbed down the stairs. The man closed the door and immediately called the security. He asked them to arrest the stranger immediately. Why did he ask them to arrest the stranger? What made him sus? Why would he knock? Achoo! If you think of your room where you knock for, achoo, him the one with somebody in there in order of him break in, achoo. A couple went river rafting on a hill station. 2 days after their departure, the husband returned alone. He informed the police that his wife was swept away by the waves and died. On the next day, police arrived to his doorstep. When he opened the door, they arrested him for murdering his wife. They told him that his travel agent had called him. He was shocked. How did the travel agent know about the murder? Can you guess how he knew? It could be that he bought 2 tickets to go at the station. They say a couple, so that's 2 people. They arrived to the station, probably buy 2 tickets for like take the train, and then him buy 1 for come back. Could be that. So by seeing that now him already didn't know say him one did I go come back. A man killed his wife for he was not sure of her loyalty. He then stabbed her in the heart with a knife to cover up his crime. He pushed her body in his car. To cover up his crime, he pushed her body into his car. He drove a few miles and then threw her body in an alley. That don't make no sense right there, so if him want to cover him tracks, why him never just left her body wherever him did? Left it. Alright. He drove a few miles and threw her body in an alley. He carefully wiped his fingerprints and threw the knife from the crime scene. Then he came back to his home. After an hour, he received a call from the local sheriff. The sheriff told him that his wife was murdered and that he must go to the crime scene. But when he reached the crime scene, he was arrested. Oh, them never tell him what part they get murdered. What a fool. And he go right back at alleyway where he murdered his wife. He must go to the crime scene and the idiot going and carry and go back at alleyway. No! Me embarrassed. Me shame. Oh my word! You see, that's why I'm not kill nobody, you know, because you're gonna be so idiotness like this, and then now with my fool self, I'm gonna get locked up. Oh, myself. The police say, sir, you should go to the crime scene. My man was like, I'm not even ask a question. Okay. Skr, and get arrested. No, sir. No, ball. I cannot believe the stupidity that I'm witnessing at this time. Henry was watching the baseball match on TV while his wife, Clara, was reading a novel. Suddenly, the power went out and Henry decided to go to bed. But strangely, Clara kept on reading. There was no artificial light around, and Clara kept reading. How come? She's a duppy. She's a ghost. She can see the page them under something. There's no artificial light, so that means she's blind. There could be a chance that she's blind because she could read the braille using her fingers. So she wouldn't necessarily need light to do so. I'm going to go with she's blind. Quick fit check. This is the shirt I'm actually wearing. It says Hakuna Matata on it. I have Timon, Pumbaa, and Simba. Yeah, nobody never asked, but may I tell the same way. I would say that he's an executioner because when you're an executioner, your role basically is to execute the life of a person. So if you do it in front of so many people or whatever and nobody has the power to really take him out, is his actual job. So I'm going to say executioner.